you want to get pictures with Dan? My left arm rod's belting off. Oh, go on then. Dan! Welcome to another session of Louis' Carp Fishing Adventures. Today you join me at Long Lake on Coken Farm. I'm taking my old good mate Stu down here. He's not had a good winter this year, to be fair. Last 5 sessions he's had a blank, so I'm going to take him down here to clear his head. Last time I was here in the summer, I had 78 carp and 13 catfish in 3 days. So hopefully we can carry on from there. Fish do range up to about from £10 to the lake record, which it was £36, but I had the same fish at 32. This is the swim I've gone for today. Peg 46. Stu's going to be coming tomorrow in peg 47, and my cousin Dan. We're going to leave 45 out, and he's going to go in 44, just so it gives us a little bit of room in between us. Today I'm going to probably fish in. Why no one's in 45? Hopefully no one does jump in it. I'm going to be fishing one little bit top to the island, and then maybe 2 open water. Target for today, I'll be happy with 20 to go home with 20 fish. Sounds about reasonable, especially in the conditions. Temperature, what has been hot, every time I come to the lake seems to drop. We've got -3 tonight, -2 the day after, but I'm still fairly confident that we can get a few fish. This is the rig of choice today. I've gone 2 just standard D rigs. All 3 of them are on £20. Coated hook link, stiff link. I've got them all the same, but the only thing I've changed different is one of them I've put a longer kicker on it. 2 of them got shrink tube on it, and with that kicker I do not even need a bit of pottage just close to the rig, because the hook turn on it is unreal. Fruit and nut wafters, because last time it was killing it down there. Confident in these rigs, do me a lot of fish everywhere I go, no matter what I'm fishing, unless obviously I'm fishing weed, and I'm only sit off the deck a little bit higher, maybe go for a pop-up. That is going to catch us a few fish today. This guy over here has decided he wants to cast his rod right on top of mine. It's not a good start, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Just about to get a picture of me fish, and my rod screamed off. And there's number 2. Danny Ball's got number 1 in that. And the sling down there. Well, there's number 1. Found to a fruit and nut rafter on the drop. Casted it out there, went to clip it up to the island, and it ripped straight off. Not going to get any pictures with this one, just going to chuck it back, probably about mid-double, £15 down, yeah. There it is, fish number 2. Fruit and nut rafter, hooked in the top lip. Oh, yeah, you can't go wrong with an hour's fishing. So that's the rig, I just had that second one on. Fruit and nut rafter. You find the fruit and nut rafters are quite buoyant. They do tend to, when you're using lightweight rigs like this, they tend to hold the hook up a little bit. So with what I've done, I've got my pot of hook baits here, which has got fruit and nut pop-ups, all fruit and nut pop-ups, fruit and nut wafters, and I've glugged them up with fruit and nut, a little bit of fruit and nut bait spray, and the fruity flat spot. And I've left them, they've probably been glugging for about 3 weeks now, since my last session. And the wafters actually sit perfect now with, obviously where they've soaked up the flavouring, they've lost a little bit of buoyancy, and then now I'll find they sit absolutely perfect. Right, I'm going to get the rod back out now. Straight back on the spot. Same rod's gone off twice, both top to the island. And hopefully we can get another couple of nosses in the net. There we have it, fish number 3. Hopefully we can get this one in the net. Fruit and nut wafters, small bag of pellet over the top. Believe it or not, the same rod's gone off again. All 3 fish is done, all on the same spot. We're loving it. A couple of hours fishing now, so 2 hours. This is the 3rd bite. Hopefully we can get this one in. Only a small one. I'm not going to do pictures with this one, but I Oh, Danny boy's in over there, so I'm gonna quickly slip this one back. I'm gonna run over and see what he's got. Here is number 1 for Danny boy. Well, number 2, but caught a trailer earlier on. Saved the loaf. Come on, Danny boy. Is that right-hander? Go on, that was days. Fish number 1 for Danny boy. Yeah, lovely looking thing as well, mate, on that scales. Hopefully plenty more to come. Well on, mate.
Something a bit bigger than this would be nice.
That's it. Down him in. About £2. Absolute Long Lake Nosser pig. That was barely could feel fruit and nut wafter in its mouth. One day that's going to be a beast, I don't have any shoulders on it. I'm just going to let that one go. Oh, it's going to let itself go.
Okay.
Oh, it's starting to get a bit out of hand now. Just come back to me, Bivvy. Dan's on again. It's all going off now. Number 2 for Dan. Just need to start getting through to some of these bigger ones. It's going to be a matter of time if they're feeding like this. Right, let's get this one in then. I'll show you what it looks like when she's in the net. Oh, she's a nice one, Dan, isn't it? Oh, mish. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one, mate. Fair plays, bro. Danny boy strikes again. It's him, my boy. Down on the first 20, £20, 7 ounces. Back fishing after a little break off, and he's tearing it up already. Good man. Let's have a look a bit closer at that. Yeah, she's a belter. Well done, bruv. Trying to get pictures for Dan. My left hand rod's belting off. Nice little bruiser. Only a small one, but absolute stunning looking fish. This one's going to grow up to be an absolute belter. The other side's even better. There she is. Fish number 5. Can't go wrong with that. Not even half a day's fishing yet, Dan, is it?
No, it's going to be carnage, isn't it?
Yes. That is one of them nice ones. It's in there, my boy. Come on, my baby!
Number 6 is an absolute belter. Can't see the fruit and nut wafter in its mouth. Lovely jubbly. Look at that. It's a small first 20. Let's have a look. Right, not as big as I thought it was. Oh. They must just be set up in them bushes, mate, because they're full of energy. £17, 13 ounces. What an absolute stunner. Oh, lovely little scales on it. Broken in on one side, fully linear on this side. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Fish number 6. Let's get it back.
Oh, cool.
Old Danny boy's in again. Go on, son. What's that, Dan? Fish number 3?
Yeah, angled it one and all, wasn't he? That
Absolute belter as well. Stunning looking scales on it. Let's get a closer look at that one. Well done, mate. 3. They're on the spot now, mate, aren't they? Number 8, son. Oh, 7 and 8 in the net now. Take that one, won't we? There's the culprit. Got number 7 and number 8 in the net. There's number 7. And there's number 8. Happy days. Come on, Chad boy. Get in. Got a free little giveaway here. Parker bait stickers. There's probably about 6 or 7 in there. We've got the rhinoceros pig one in there. A few other different ones. To anyone that comments underneath Parker baits, next week I'll randomise a few names and we'll get a couple sent out. Comment Parker baits.
Can't keep interrupting me while I'm trying to make a cup of tea, miss. Taking the piss now.
That was absolute carnage. Left rod's ripped off. Went over to see Dan. Got halfway over there. Rod's absolutely melted off. Come back. Just about to get it in the net, and the right rod's teared off. So literally just managed to get it in there. And now we're into another one.
It's gone quite over my side now.
9, and this one on. It's fish number 10.
But I reckon they'll come back round the island.
Yeah, this is one of most of them have been coming off the island, but this one here is my mid-water rod. So hopefully it could be a bigger one. Right, there's number 9 and 10. Both not massive, just over 10 pounders, so I'm just going to slip them back. For now, me and Danny boy are going to have a cup of tea, enjoy this beautiful sunset.
Chilled down, isn't it?
Get some layers on because it's freezing. And hopefully a few more nosses tonight. Come on, let's have it. Dan's just slipping a little one back. Fish number 4 for Dan. Happy days. Right, it's 10 o'clock now. No more fish for me at the moment for the last 3 hours or so. Temperatures have dropped massively, as you can see by my breath. Look. It's down to about 0 degrees at the moment. In a couple of hours it's going to be -3. So unless them rods scream off, I want to get in my bivvy, wrapped up in my heated sleeping bag, get nice and warm. Because it is Baltic out there. There's number 11. Not going to get any pictures. Baltic, the neck's frozen. All my rods are frozen. Just going to put her back. Just get back in that bivvy. Absolutely Baltic last night. To be fair, not one rod went off all night. And like I said to my cousin Dan last night, as soon as that first light comes back, we'll start having it off. Just been woken up, number 12's in the net. It's not a bad one, between mid-double and 20 pounds or so. But probably not going to get a picture because my hands are absolutely freezing. Just going to slip her back, chuck the rod back out on a single, get back in bed for about an hour, just until it warms up a little bit. Hopefully we can get through some of them bigger ones today. Stew a beer in a few hours. He's pitching up next to me. I can't see many people turning up now, not in this weather, so probably going to stick it out where I am. And hopefully we get a few more. Just about to line up the fish, put it back. Now the middle one's screaming off. Quiet night all night last night. First light, double take. One of them's a nice one as well. And now Danny boy's rod screened off. It's all going off again.
Happy birthday, Pops.
It's his old man's birthday today. Sadly lost his life last year due to cancer.
Mate, look at all the fucking, what do you call them? Fusticles coming off. Oh. Look, they're like raisins.
That's how cold it is out here.
Mate, fair play to the old foxies though, they don't freeze over, pal. That's what it?
That'll do, mate. Get wet first.
Back here,
Cold. What a mental night. I had absolutely nothing. Dan's had a few throughout the night. First night this morning, put the heater on because I'm absolutely Baltic. I had the heated sleeping bag on all night. First rod's ripped off to his left. I thought, oh. So I jumped out, picked that up, quickly ran back to my bivvy, warm the hands up. I have to get in that one in the net. And then the middle one's ripped off. Just gonna have a cup of tea Then I'm gonna get the rods back out after that because I've got sandals on at the moment and my toes are absolutely freezing. But Stu should be here in about half an hour. I think he's on his way now. As soon as he gets here, we're gonna get all the rods back out, I think.
Come on then. Just want to get you up, man. Just look at your little scales you got. That's it.
Dan's second fish in the morning.
2 in the night as well. Too cold to play games with them last night, no power that.
Definitely, mate.
They was
Freezing.
just getting evicted straight away.
Right, fish number 1 of the double take this morning. Earlier on this morning it did rip off. I picked up, there was nothing in it, so I just casted the single hook weight straight back into the spot. And then 7 o'clock in the morning, it's gone off.
He's a nice one, isn't he? He is.
High double common. Didn't put much of a scrap. I knew it was going to be a half dumpy one when it come in. So just come in slow. Nets all frozen, sling's frozen, so it's the only way to get the fish back.
Says a lot when you can't even put them in the sling, innit? God.
It's cold, man.
Well, luckily, look at that old bad boy over the back there, my babe.
Yeah, she's coming out.
That's what we need.
Sun's come out, it's starting to warm up. Everything's starting to defrost. Rods are back out on the money. I left them in for about an hour or so this morning while I was warming up in the van. So I've just chucked them back out now on the spots. The right one, I've just been messing about with still. I still can't find a good spot for that one. Most of the fish have been coming off the 2 left down rods. So I want to keep playing with that one throughout the day. And hopefully we can nick a few more. Still got 2 more nights here. I said the lake don't freeze over tonight because it's going to be another cold one. Hopefully next time you see me now, I'm going to have a nosser in the net.
Daddy's on the camera now, on the new cameraman. Just teaches him how to fish, really. What are you doing, moving closer to me?
No, moving 45, mate.
Because I'm catching the bigger fish.
This is absolutely mental. I've just moved the rods over because I'm moving to the swim next door because no one's been in it and most of my fish have been coming from this swim. So I thought I'd move over just in case anyone else did jump in it. My first rod's gone off. I've got mid-20 in the net. Another one's gone off, probably about 18 pound. And then I've literally just chucked the other one and the right hand rod's gone. 2 in the net already.
First 20 of the trip.
First 20, 24 pound and a few ounces. Well happy with that one.
Head on it.
She's nice and she. 1 in the net.
Kind of photos.
Got a part of a triple take. Is even bigger than this. A lovely thing it is. There we go. Get them up. She is. Get a few pictures and we'll send this one back. Right, I had a triple take just a minute ago. First one was 24 and a few ounces. Second one, 29 pound on the nose. Absolute brute as well. Immaculate common.
Fish number 11. First common of the trip for me. Little badass. It's too loud though, aren't they? Come on, puppy. Get the puppy up. Puppy. Puppy time. First common out of 11 fish. Not as big as Louis' big time, but there she goes. Nice though. Nice to get one. The head's on them, this.
biggest one on the trip so far. 29 pound on the nose. Absolute belter. Fought like a demon as well. Thing's like an absolute ice cube. We'll turn it around and show you the other side. There's the other side.
The saddle on it.
Absolute belter. Saddle back common. Thick wrist on the tail. Thickness of it, I don't know if you can see that, but she's a chunk. I'll take that all day long. That was with a double take. I had a 24.5 as well. No triple takes. I had a smaller one, probably about 15 pound. I released that, so that was 15, 16 and fish 17 I believe. But happy days, more of them. A couple more of these ones and I'll be happy. It's breaking me back on this hill.
Yeah, just got to get one more picture of us.
Yeah.
You got to smile at the camera though. Smile. Smile. You're not smiling, pal. You're not smiling. I'm winding you up.
Hurry up. Well, this is how I made the pop-up. So that's my pop-up pot. Got fruit and nut rafters, fruit and nut match the hatch, 12mm pop-ups, washed out pink pop-ups, all fruit and nut. Give them about 20 sprays of the bait spray, fruit and nut as well. That's megalith stuff. And the fruity flat spot. Just a little drizzle of that, not too much because it does, well, yeah, it travels fast, so you only need a little amount of this, that's for sure. I've glugged them up. The ones I did have glugged were glugged for about 2 weeks. You might be able to see the texture, colour. These ones here I've just done yesterday, so they've been soaking up for a bit. I'm just trying to take a bit of buoyancy off, but look, you can see how much bigger and the colour difference in the wafter itself after it takes it all in. This one has taken it all in. It's dark and it's expanded right out. This one now, on the rigs that I like to fish, which is lightweight, will sit perfect. I find if I use my fruit and nut without glugging them up, they sit nice, it's just the hook sits up a tiny little bit, where my rigs are quite light. So with glugging them up, there's extra smell on there, extra scent, and they sit better on the deck with a lightweight rig. Number 18. Probably 16 pound maybe. Lovely scales on this one. Thick rest of the tail. Give it a few years and this one will be an absolute belter. Turn it around, show you the other side. There she is. Walking over here back and forth all day. Dan's and again. Just put my fish back. It's quiet for about an hour or so. Just thinking about moving the rods. And then it's all kicked off again.
Number 12.
Number 12 for Dan then. Right, we've had a quiet few hours. Some nice few fish. Just talking about maybe changing one of the rods out and putting it somewhere else to see if they've moved. And Danny boy's in the background's in. So I think it's just a case of we're moving out and then coming back in on the bait. A couple of hour periods of feeding time. So we're just going to set it out now. Come on.
Have a little one. Bit cold though, pal, isn't it?
Yeah, freezing, mate.
A few bites warms you up though, doesn't it?
That lovely background up there. It's 7:30 now. No more fish for the last 3 hours. Fish have shut off. Temperatures have dropped. I think it's going to be another repeat of last night. As soon as it got dark, fish just went completely quiet. I did have one through the night, but that was it. 7:30 in the morning. As soon as that light come back out, then we're back off again. But I'll be happy to keep stay in the old sleeping bag tonight because it's going to be very cold to get again tonight. -3 degrees. I'm going to get the heated sleeping bag on, put a film on and just chill out. I think just had something to eat, some meatballs. Yeah. When you next see me, I will have an osser and a nat. I'll make sure of that as well. Oh, just had another one just a minute ago. This was number 19. This one here, number 20. Way too cold to be getting pictures. It's only a smaller one. So I'm just going to let her back. Get back in a nice and warm bivvy. Oh, you're joking. I'm in as well. We woke up this morning, half the lake's frozen over, so I'm going to call it a day. Start packing up now. Half the gear's already in the car. Going to start putting the rest in there. Leave the rods out for a couple of minutes. I did have a rod on that left hand rod just 2 minutes ago, but it's just come off. Way too cold to be out here. Gonna get home, get in a nice hot bath, and probably get back out Friday somewhere. Happy days. Let's get this gear back in the car and I'll be back with you. Finally back at home now. It's a shame I had to cut the session a day early, but overall good result. I'll chill out with Roxy now for the rest of the day. Watch a few films, catch up on a bit of sleep. We didn't sleep very well in that weather. And thank you for watching.